Here we go. He's a little dirty, but not too bad. Fire's right up. That's always good. Alright, so this is how the new ND looks. It's a really cool color. I thought it was white on the pictures, but it is not. It's like a chalk gray almost. A little dirty, so we'll go give it a good cleanup. It's not bad. It's about to rain anyways, so we'll let the rain sit on this car and then we'll give it a good wash after it rains. Let's go ahead and wash this car. Jump it because the battery is dead. Let's go ahead and move it to where the hose is at. Looks pretty sad, but we're gonna clean it up a little bit before we send it out to get fixed. Get this thing out. Anytime you buy from Copart or the salvage auction, they write stuff on the windshield. So let's get it all off here. You always have to use a razor blade. Just like that. Kind of a weird way of doing this, but it's kind of broken. looks much better now. Nice and cleaned up, easier to work on. So let's go ahead and try to see if this car came with taillights or not. I guess I should have peeled this before I washed it. Kind of see the alignment issue here. Let's see if try to pop this trunk and see if it looks like it's still latched. So hopefully we don't need to buy a trunk. Here it is. So you can see did not come with taillights. Oh, it did. Let's go. Awesome. So we got the taillights. Hopefully they're in good shape. But you can kind of see the damage here. This is not straight anymore. So we're just gonna get that pulled out so it's back straight. The crash bar down there looks like it got a little bit of a nick right here, but that's probably the least of its worries. I'm probably going to leave that, and this just needs to be pushed out here. So that's why they totaled it, but it should be an easy fix. There are the missing floor mats. Looks like it came with the air pump. Plug auto. This looks like all that. Oh, somebody 3D printed a cup holder. That's cool. There's the original cup holder. Oh, they're kind of broken, so that's unfortunate. Passenger side one's got a little bit of a tear there, but I might be able to get that to go back. Oh, and it's cracked here too. So I need to order 2 taillights, unfortunately. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and tackle the rear end of this Mazda Miata here. Show you a couple time lapses, a couple little videos and snippets of how we're going to repair this, and it's going to start looking good. So this is how it looks right now. Gonna fix that bumper too. Should be fixable, so we don't have to buy another bumper. And of course we need to get 2 new taillights, but off we go to my buddy's shop to get this rear end all straightened out, and so we can go ahead and get this thing back on the road. We made it to my buddy's shop, and it's time to start tearing down the Miata. First thing we are doing is pulling off the rear bumper and removing the trunk lining to get everything ready for some pulling on the rear trunk body panel. Next up, we're taking off the trunk and disconnecting the wire harness to make room for the hydraulic puller. Now it's time for the fun part, using the puller to get the rear trunk body panel bent back into its original position. Now we're doing some fine tuning using a glue puller to work on tougher spots that hydraulic pullers couldn't quite reach. With the rear panel back into position, it's time to reinstall the trunk and fine-tune the alignment, making sure the body lines line up perfectly with the quarters. Now we move to the rear bumper. We're stripping it down completely. Lights, brackets, wiring harness, everything is coming off. Now it's time to bring some heat into the mix, using a torch to warm up the damaged plastic on the bumper. As it softens, we can carefully reshape and smooth it back into its original form. After getting the bumper smooth, we start sanding the bumper down to bare plastic, getting rid of all the scratches and deep gouges to get it ready for paint. After test fitting the bumper, it's finally time for paint. We hit it with some primer first, then laid down 5 coats of color, and finished it off with 3 coats of clear for that clean, glossy look. After finishing up the paint on the bumper, we moved on to the rear trunk area where we had done most of the repairs. We started by sanding everything smooth, then laid down primer and paint inside the trunk for a clean factory look. Once that was done, we finally got the new taillights in the mail, installed and wired them up. Then we began reassembly of the rear bumper cover by adding all the bumper reflectors, turn signals, and reconnecting the wiring harness. Finally, we mounted the freshly painted bumper back on the car. Everything started to come together nicely. Up next, we are going to do a quick polish on the bumper before we install the Mazda emblems back on the bumper and give the Miata a proper car wash. Nice and clean. All right, first drive. First drive. All right, first drive in the ND Miata, all repaired. Thanks to the homie over there, Jose, really hooking it up. He did an awesome job with the repair. So, all that footage, thanks to Jose and his expertise on, auto body and paint. This thing's awesome. I almost want to keep it. We're taking it back to the shop now. Probably put about 5 miles on it. Need to get some gas, but I forgot how good these stock NDs drive. Pretty awesome. This one's got about almost 100,000 miles, 98,000 miles. But it's all bone stock. Really like the color of this car. Super stoked how this ND turned out. Looks awesome. I want to thank Jose. I'm gonna Tag them in the description below and on the screen. Hit them up if you have any auto body and paint needs. This car looks super awesome in this color, ceramic, metallic. It's like an off-white, almost like a chalk gray, like a Porsche color. But I think the car turned out awesome. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next rebuild, which should be coming here pretty soon.